Someone out there watching this video, please, I need your help. Today's December 15th, 2023, and I am shooting this video with a Santa hat on because it is the Christmas season. If I do not sell this car before 2024, I have to shoot a new video with no Santa hat and no bow. So if you're in the market for one of these things, please call us, text us, email us, and let's get this deal done before 2024. And if you're real quick, we might be able to get the car there before Christmas to give yourself a nice Christmas gift. We do very well with this vehicle here at Hanksters of Daytona. We've had several through the showroom. This one is a Hankster certified vehicle, which means it comes with shipping at full retail price and a powertrain warranty. And what I'm talking about is a 1965 Ford Falcon. So let's check it out. It is a 302 motor. The car is equipped with power brakes. The car does not have power steering. And tucked down here under the radiator hose is a AC compressor because the car is equipped with air conditioning. We did list this car as a new arrival unit, and we have had a lot of activity. We do have a couple people waiting on it to go live as a certified vehicle, and that is happening today. Red car, red and white interior, very nice paint. Let's start with the hood and the top of the fenders. Hood, excellent paint. Top of the fenders, excellent paint. Uniform color, uniform clear, no issues, no blisters, cracks, bubbles, clear coat fade, anything like that going on. The front grille is like a brushed aluminum. It could very well be original. You can see in portions of the front grille where there is some signs of age. It's definitely not a new grille for sure. However, the front bumper does appear that it is, if not brand new, definitely newer. No history on this car. When it was painted, when the motor was redone, anything like that. I do have a little binder full of receipts in the back for things such as the air conditioning and some different things, but no paint and body receipts and no any kind of mechanical rebuilds, anything like that, just your standard parts receipts. Looking through the 5-spoke rev front wheels, you can see that it is power disc brakes up front. 302 badge on the driver's side front fender. That is what is in the vehicle. Ford Falcon crest there on the front fender. While you're down there looking at that Falcon crest, check out the fender low. On these classics, if you have any kind of paint issues, it's going to be down low either because there's filler there or because somebody didn't prep the body properly and the paint is blistering. This car has none of that going on. How cool would it be to walk out into your garage or into your barn or out into your driveway if you're fortunate enough to live in Florida and you won't have to worry about snow on the ground Christmas Day, to have that sitting in the driveway or the garage. Pretty cool, huh? I'm just going to move this out of our way real fast so we can continue to present to you the car. Front windshield, let's check that out. The glass clarity is fantastic. I don't know if you can pick up on it in the video, but really nice. Looks like brand new glass up front. It probably is, would be my guess. The car does have a mirror on the top of the driver's door. Driver's door's got that little cup to it at the top, which is cool for the body line and for the rear quarter. Paint up top on the driver door is fantastic. And the Falcon does have that that molding all the way down the side of the car, which also gives it a cool look. The front fender molding, driver door molding, and rear quarter molding, all in real nice shape. We'll pan now low on the driver door and the front of the rear quarter and let you see that there's no paint issues down low. Also, you have that aluminum rocker cover down there. It looks to be in pretty good shape. Let's check out the interior of the car. Starting with the door panel. Painted up top, vinyl in the center, and then painted again at the bottom. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Does have a 4-inch Pioneer speaker mounted in the door. We will find out if that works when we're on a test drive. Futura on the door panel here on the inside is going to be the same on the passengers as it is on the drivers. Let's take a look in the back seat. All your vinyl's in real nice shape. The white is not, dyed yellow, turning yellow. It's in real nice condition. The headliner is white. That's in nice shape. No rips, no tears in it. The vinyl on the front seats, of course the driver's seat's going to have the most wear on it. It is like a little, discolored here. Obviously with your classics you get the white discoloring depending on the age of the vinyl or the age of the leather, depending on what car you're dealing with. Does have a B&M shifter in the center. Carpeting in the car is brand new. We put it in there, that's why I can tell you that. The carpeting that was in the car, it was in good shape. It just wasn't the correct carpeting for the car. Somebody had like sectioned 2 pieces of carpeting together and it kind of looked hobo. So we put new carpeting in it, brand new carpeting in it. The dash up there is upgraded. So you can see that. We'll take a look at that on the test drive. Let's jump up to the roof. No paint issues up top whatsoever. I'd say the paint on this car, in my opinion, is probably an 8.5 out of 10. It's nice. It's really nice. Whoever shot this car knew what they were doing with a spray gun, and knew what they were doing prepping it as well. Because if you don't prep metal properly before you paint it, guess what? You get paint issues, and there are none on this car that I've seen yet. The rear window is tinted. The deck lid fits nicely to the rear quarters, and again, real nice paint. Tops of the quarters have real nice paint on them. No blistering, bubbling, cracking, anything like that. Just like the front grille, the rear Falcon logo there that is on the deck lid, if we can get a close-up of that, there's a little bit of patina to it. But it's in pretty good shape. I actually like that kind of stuff sometimes because it's like, is that original? If not, it's definitely from the 60s, and it's cool to have a piece of history like that on your car. The rear bumper, in nice shape, dual chrome tips coming out from the exhaust. Let's take a look in the trunk. Battery. These are the receipts I was telling you about. Again, I went through them. There's just your standard receipts that probably every one of you out there that has owned a classic car, or owns a classic car has. Your typical stuff, batteries and whatever you got to buy. Gas tank, look at that gas tank. Looks brand new. Trunk. Nice piece of carpet in there. It's a cool looking car. Yeah, I don't know why we do, we do very well with Falcons. They do not hang around our showroom very long at all. Let's pan low on the passenger side quarter. Your rev wheels, 5 stars. They're in pretty decent shape. Tires are newer on the car. Top of the passenger side door here, nice color. No issues, no paint issues. And then the body molding, just like it was on the driver's side, on the passenger side, it's pretty nice throughout the entire car. Your chrome's not all pitted or anything like that. Passenger side door panel. Take a look, just like the driver's side. The center of the panel here is not all warped. The armrest is not torn. The paint at the top of the door is not all chipped up. So you have a B&M shifter in the center. It is an automatic car. You have AC, that is duct work there underneath the dash for your air conditioning. Cool. Door fitment. Look at the door fitment to the rear quarter. Nice and flush. Uniform lines down the door. The front fender on the passenger side, your 302 badge, your Falcon crest, your paint, everything's in real nice condition. This is a cool looking car. I like the looks of this car. I do not feel as if this car will last very long. That's my personal thought on this vehicle, which is why I chose to wear this hat, because I don't think I'll have an issue selling it quickly. I do encourage you guys to come in person to check out our cars before making a purchase. You know, check out our showroom. Meet our sales staff face to face. Check out our entire inventory. Look at the kind of quality of car we sell. If you're interested in this Falcon or any other piece of inventory we have in our showroom, we'd be more than happy to assist you with it. We'll pull the car outside for you. You can check out the paint real good in the natural lighting. You can pop the hood open, pop the trunk open. You know, we'll let you look it over real good without, you know, being right by your side. We'll put it on a rack for you. You can check out the undercarriage, bottom of the motor, transmission, tire condition, steering components. We'll let you drive it. You can see if there's anything you don't like that you hear, any kind of vibrations you don't like, any kind of squeaks, rattles, thumps, bangs, clanks, any other word you can use to, to describe the way an old car rides or sounds. This way, when the vehicle arrives to you, wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. We are selling 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old cars. They've been through multiple owners. A lot of them have been through engine changes, tranny changes, color changes, you know. Therefore, it's always best that if you come and look it over yourself. I'm very familiar with these cars. I deal with them every day. I buy them, I sell them, I work on them. You know, so I'm very familiar about what they present like, feel like, ride like, you know, what their quirks are. You, however, may not be, and that's okay. We'll explain that to you and give you the experience. And then maybe you can grab a t-shirt or a hat out of our gift shop, go have dinner or lunch at one of the local restaurants here. There's a lot of cool places to eat. And maybe make a day or two trip to Daytona and get away for a weekend or something like that. Do a transaction on a car with us, shake hands, wire us money, bring us cash, bring us a cashier's check. We'll ship the car to you. You could trailer the car home, whatever the circumstances are. But I do encourage you to visit us in person. We are an internet-based business. We sell the majority of our vehicles sight unseen. I do these videos, and you listen to me ramble on about coming in person, and yet still people wire us money every single day without ever coming to look at the car. But I do encourage you, especially since if you are a specific or particular buyer, visit us in person, check out the car for yourself. Let's put it up in the air and we'll check out the undercarriage, and then after that we'll drive it. Underneath our 1965 Ford Falcon, you have disc brakes up front. You could clearly see the oil pan gasket. See how that looks brand new? See that blue up there? All those oil pan bolts all look good. Front seal. Front seal looks good up there. You can clearly see the passenger side same way. Nice and dry around the engine right now. Same thing with the transmission. See how there's no seepage out of the side of the transmission there where your gasket is. Another common problem for any transmission is your tail shaft seal. This one's nice and dry. Speedo cable you can't see as much probably because there's a support bar there, but both the engine and tranny are nice and dry. The pipes on this vehicle are fantastic. You have a set of exhaust manifolds on driver and passenger side that come off to a dual exhaust system. All the way back, the pipes, no rust holes, rot holes, pinholes. You do have a set of mufflers there and then a dual exhaust that you saw earlier in the walk-around presentation. The floor pans on the car look good. Let's start with the driver's side. You can see starting at the front here, going all the way back, all one solid piece. No cuts, no silicone, no splices, no patches, and it's the same thing here on the passenger side. E-brake. That's hooked up, it's working. Continuing, you got your little accelerator mufflers there. Those look good, no rust holes or rot holes in those. Tires on the car from 2022. Let's get a look at the tread, you know, so they're a year old. Plenty of tread on the tire, and then of course no dry rot or cracking in the treads. Gas tank looks to be newer. Exhaust system looks to be newer as well because, like I said, the pipes to me look to be new. There's no holes in them or no rust, and then your chrome tips are in pretty good shape. You can get a good shot of the frame rails here. You can see in the rear to show you those aren't caved in or rusted through or anything like that. Get the driver's side over here. Great looking car. Before we set it down and take it on a test drive, let's discuss our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank, bank wire transfer. If you're coming to visit us in person, you want to bring us a big bag of money, we're not going to say no. We do still have people do that from time to time. Financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these particular vehicles. Your term, the amount of years, is going to be based on your credit score, debt-to-income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, and of course the price of the car. They are not going to lend 15 years on a $30,000 car, so keep that in mind. The typical loan approval falls usually between the 5 and 8 year category, but they will go as high as 15 if it's a more expensive car and if you have the creditworthiness to do so. 10% down of the purchase price is your minimum. You can do more if you'd like to, but they're going to require at least 10%. And then there's no prepayment penalty on the loan, and it's a simple interest loan. So if your payment works out to be $700 a month and you pay $1,000, the extra $300 goes towards principal. Once the unit is funded in full, we put each car or vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. Torque the lug nuts, check the tire pressure, make sure the brake lights are working, the reverse lights are working, the horn works, the wipers work. Old cars, anything can start leaking, anything can stop working at any given time. Yes, I deal with it every day, so trust me, it can happen. So we put the car through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction so that we know we can give it the green light for departure. Once it's through inspection, it goes through detail. Once it's through detail, a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a truck here within a 48-hour time frame, but if you're in a more difficult destination, if you're on the West Coast, if your house is up on top of a mountain somewhere, you know, give us a few extra days. I promise you, we will get you your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. If you're doing your own shipping, whether you're sending your own carrier or coming to pick the car up, we'll let you know when it's ready and you can come get it. Let's set our 65 Falcon down on the ground, see how the car runs out. Okay, inside our Ford Falcon, wipers. Horn. Well, I don't want these people next to me to think I'm honking at them, so turn signals, we'll do that. Passenger side. Tack. Now horn. AC. And it is blowing cold because I was already messing with it. This radio actually sounds freaking good.
95.7 The Hog. WHOG Ormond by the Sea. Proud to be locally owned.
It's always nice when you get into a car that has the radio, you know, if the radio works, which is about 20% of the time in these classics. It sounds like crap. This one actually sounds really good. So, see, we showed you horn. Oh, digital dash. Let's go through that. Battery voltage, oil pressure, temp, and speedo. We'll find out. Fuel gauge works. And the temp's about 190. We've been sitting here idling. I've been playing with the AC, and then somebody came up and asked us a question about the car because it's a good looking car, so people started talking to us, so we've been sitting here idling for a couple minutes. Odometer 333. That may be since the speedo was put in or the cluster was put in, I'm not sure, but the title reads exempt. We do not know the true miles of the car. Headliner's in great shape. Hopefully you get that glass clarity is absolutely fantastic. This is a pretty nice little ride. Let's take it out and drive it. Okay, inside our Falcon, we're gonna get stopped up here. Well, I guess I'm gonna get the slow signal now. We're doing road work, so bear with me for a second while we drive through this, whatever they're doing over here. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Speedo. It functions. Car tracks down the road real nice and straight. Look at that. This is a nice little car. Pretty tight steering. You know, it's a non-power steering car, so, but the steering's pretty tight. Our temp's good. We're about $185, which is about where it should be, between 180 and 190 on a 302, somewhere in that ballpark. Real nice smooth ride. There's no vibrations, there's no pulls, there's no front end alignment issues, engine vibrations, tranny vibrations, anything like that going on. Car has pretty good pickup. Nobody behind me brakes. Car stops nicely. There's no vibration or pulsation in the rotors at all. Let's go. Car's nice and quiet too. Catching up to traffic, so I got to shut it off there. That's 60. What I meant by nice and quiet, you know, the car does those accelerator mufflers that are on it. It gives the car a nice little rumble. However, the car is not loud in terms of like loose, like front end or suspension components. Like sometimes when you drive these old cars, you can get creaks or you know, vibrations or noises or wind noise. But this car is nice and quiet. I mean, I know we have the windows down. We don't need the air today. It's only, I don't know, lower 60s. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain this weekend, but you know, the car's nice and quiet on the interior, and you know, the ride, 50 miles an hour, is nice and quiet. Like I said earlier in the presentation, we do well with Falcons, so they do not last long, and this one's kind of a cool combination with the, you know, everybody loves red when it comes to classic cars. Red's a head turner, so you got a red car, 302 AC, upgraded dash, a functioning radio. Everything works like it should. Here we are at idle. We're $180 on our temp. I'm not stalling out. The engine's not popping. It's not, you know, I don't have to keep my foot on the gas to try to keep the car running. Nice, smooth. Listen. It's quiet. It's quiet. Oh, I opened the door. This is live television, ladies and gentlemen. No, all kidding aside, really cool car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website, so where you can find all the photos of this car along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our 65 Falcon includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. We do not ship your cars open. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASC certified facility in the United States, which are most independent and franchise facilities. If your car's making an engine noise, you don't have to take it to a restoration shop. The car does not need to be restored. You just need a mechanic to look at it and tell you what's making the noise. And of course, if you are negotiating the cost of the car, we can do that. The car is negotiable within reason. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. There's no exceptions to that. Also, the shipping comes off. There is a lot of time invested in shipping cars. We employ somebody full-time to do it. You know, when you got, you know, 30 plus cars incoming and outgoing a month, there's a lot of logistics behind it. You have to vest the carrier, make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured to carry the vehicle. You have to set up the pickup of the vehicle at our showroom. You have to arrange the delivery to your home or business. You have to write the driver a check or give them cash. You have to track the shipment, you know, where's the car located at, what day is it getting there, you know, things like that. At a negotiated cost, you'll do that all on your own. We do that for you at full retail price. If you have your own open or enclosed trailer, you want to come trailer this Falcon home, no issue there. You can certainly do that. And if you are local to us here in the Sunshine State, you'll have ice cold AC to drive home in. But you don't need it in December. Well, you a lot of times need it in December here, just not today, because we got one of those fronts moving in, so it's a little cooler. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export as well. So if you are watching us from a distance and you want to have the car exported from our country and imported into yours, we can assist with that as well. Hanksters Hot Rods, hanksters.com. Check us out.